Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Michael Garcia. I'm one of the owners of Salem's Tea House, and we're going to be answering follower questions. Yesterday, we posted a story featuring this little teapot here, and they were asking what it was. We're going to answer that question today, and we're also going to show you how to use it. So this is what you call a Kyusu. It's a Japanese-style teapot, and what makes this unique is it's a lot smaller, and you use a lot more tea whenever you're brewing with it. And why would you do that? Well, you get a lot more flavor, and you get a lot more cups out of it. So I'm going to walk you through on how we use it and show you our little teapots here as well. They're involved in the process. So we're going to start off by warming everything up. This warms up your tea set and also gets rid of any dust that may have been left over from the last time that you used it. So we're going to get our hot water here, run some hot water through it, get all that stuff cleared out. And then we're gonna pour all of this out onto our teapots. They love drinking your leftover water. And I have a little bit left over, so I'm gonna pour the rest of this on there as well. All right, now that the equipment is warmed up, we're gonna get our little teaspoon here and our tea. And today it's a little mixture I put together. It's an Assam black tea with a little bit of ginger. And I'm gonna put about 4 grams, which is about 2 teaspoons worth of tea. Now we're going to do what's called a wash. So a wash washes the leaves and it also opens them up. This first steep is only going to be about 10 to 15 seconds. It's not a lot of time and it's not meant to drink either. So you're actually going to pour this onto your teapots. So we'll let that sit right there for a second and position my teapots just right. I actually broke my bamboo board. So this is the board, but the actual reservoir underneath it that's actually supposed to catch the water snapped on me because I wasn't taking care of it properly. So now I had to make a makeshift little reservoir with a ceramic bowl and a treasure chest in our shop. All right, now this should be about ready. So we're gonna pour that out. And like I said, you're not supposed to drink this steep because it's not going to be full strength. But as you can see, it's got a really nice color. It's actually pretty dark, and I'm sure it's going to taste good too. Yeah, it tastes great, but it's still not full strength. So this steep goes to your teapots. This one is Murphy, and this one doesn't have a name yet. So if you want to help me come up with a name, that'd be awesome. Just pour that out. And now we're gonna do our first real steep. So this is gonna be same time, about 10-15 seconds. Pour that in there. Let it sit for a second. And while that's steeping, might as well talk about the teapots. So teapots are really cool. They're not really meant to do much except look cute and pour your first steep out onto. But a cool backstory that goes along with them is when they were making the teapots, they had leftover clay at the end of it. So instead of throwing it away, they decided to create these little animals and figurines out of the leftover stuff. And now they're just kind of a part of the tradition. So we have a couple of them in our shop. We have about 6 to 7, I think. They're really cool. I definitely recommend checking them out. We have them on our website if you want to give them a look. Or if you live close by, you can just come to the store and check them out. We also have a bunch of new teas and a whole bunch of new tea sets as well. So if you want to try something new like this whole tea setup right here, we do have them in the shop. All right, now this should be about done. So we're going to pour that out. Make sure you get those last drops because that's where all the flavor's at. And you can't really tell in this lighting, but it is a lot darker. So this is actually going to be the steep that you drink. So much more flavor. It is so good. And after this steep, I'm sure you're asking, well, how many can I get out of this? With a good black tea, you could typically get about, I want to say like 8 to 12 good cups, but it's really dependent on the tea that you drink. So oolongs, you can get about 8 to 15. Pu'ers, you can get about 10 to 20. Green teas, depending on the quality of the tea, you can get about 5 to 8 really good ones, and then it's going to be a little watered down. And then herbals, you can get about 8 to 10, I want to say, as well. But it's really going to be dependent on the kind of tea that you get. All of the teas that we source here are of really good quality, so we guarantee at least 8 to 10. So if you want to come and try them out, stop by the shop anytime and possibly pick yourself up a new teapot or a new tea pet. Thank you guys for watching. You guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.